Hello everyone, welcome back to How's Album Unboxings, and today we're going to be going through the entire Definite D XXV Records collection. So as you see right here, I have all of Definite D's main releases from the XXV logo, which was during the 2007 to 2008 period, and we're going to go through all the packaging. So at the very beginning, in chronological order, is his first album, Dreams of Reality. That was the release that was in February 2007. And we didn't get a package for this one printed up because a lot of the pieces were missing for that. So unfortunately, this and when it's all said and done are the only ones that don't have jewel cases created for them, at least for now. So I'm going to start off with the next release, as soon as I move these out the way, which is the Kapow Show Rapper's Decisions. This is the second release under the label. This was released in May 2007, I believe. It's been a while since I've created these. And I had all the original artwork and the original printing for the disc, so I decided earlier this year to re-record it, remix all of the songs together so it has a little bit more polish. And this version is what I call the 2020 reissue, which includes all the extra little pieces that were not included in the original version of the album that was released back in '07. But the '07 release is relatively easy to find. So here we have a little initial thing that Def D himself wrote in preparation for the release of the project. And you can pause it at any second so you can read all of it. This was the original cover that he drew for the Acapella Shell project, and luckily I was able to have an original scan of it, so I was able to include that in here. As you see, the logo, the production credits, and then right here on the right side is all the credits for each song. Well, basically how I had them originally. And then here's the disc. And nothing is in the back. So yeah, that's the quick rundown of that one. Then next was the release back in November 2007, which was Forever and Eternity. The difference between this one and the other ones you see is the insert that I had. This was the original insert that I printed for it, but on the real inside, it's nothing on there. So just want you guys to know ahead of time. As you see here, it just has the XXV Records, Forever and Eternity, and very faintly you'll see the Reality Records logo on there as well. And here's the track list, as you see right here. These are the original images that were used for the original artwork way back when. I luckily still had the photographs for that, but I just kind of refit it a little bit more because the original artwork that I made for it is, for lack of a better word, lost. But I was able to refit it the best way I remember. And back here we have the broken cassette again. You have the production credits there. You can pause at any moment to look through all of these. And then is the disc, which still has like that broken kind of cassette tape look, which was very much akin to how the album was recorded originally. And this was the original insert, like I said here, and it said right underneath, it said "Heaven is waiting for me." So this is the original print of the tray card, but I ended up keeping that in there so then that way, because I still had like a copy of it. All right, so the next one is, just had to make sure, is the Kids with Dignity Welcome to a Day in Business collaboration project, which was Definite D and Crack of Dawn included in there. This was released about a month right after Forever and Eternity, so he was working on it around the exact same time. And just like Acapella Show, this is a re-recorded, remixed, and mastered version of that project. And for the first 12 songs were the original album itself. itself, from the intro all the way down to DC City of Dreams. And everything else in here was pieces from the original tape, which includes My Best Friend Crack Speech, Rashad's Wish, WHD Radio with KWD, Interlude, A Trouble Minded Woman, Intervention, Interlude, Eric's Sermon Dedication, Empathical Worlds poem. Now, pretty much all of the bonus tracks are including Def D. I think Crack is on the WHD radio skip also. Yeah, he is. And then you have the group picture of Crack and Def D right here. And this one does not have the production credits because this one I didn't really keep up too well with who produced what. So you have some of the people who were featured with the vocals and so forth. And this is the disc itself. And the disc is pretty much the exact same as how it was when I originally created it. And this one I remixed and mastered, I believe, in 2017, I'm tempted to say. Because I did a cappella show this year, but this and When It's All Said and Done were done earlier. This is the greatest hits compilation disc, Memories of a Youngin's Legacy. This was released maybe a month or so after Welcome to a Day of Business. I know Def D really wanted to have like a greatest hits project, and this was originally supposed to be our last project under the XXV label. But we ended up having another project not too long after that. So these have like pretty much all the songs from Dreams of Reality, the acapella show, Forever and Eternity. Well, and I think there may be one of Welcome to a Day of Business. I don't remember. And right here is a back picture of the acapella show photograph. And Memories of a Youngin's Legacy was ironically the first project that I did to be reissued because I never really had a great quality disc of it. And right here you see some of the original cover art from the other projects as well. Then all the production credits for each and every song, the best way I remember it, where they were originally included, what year they were created, and so forth. And then you have the original classic Dreams of Reality photo of D on the disc. Nothing on the back here again. And then we go down to the very last release, which is the sole lonely one that never really had a case or cover art for it, which is When It's All Said and Done. And this last one was actually recorded and reissued back in 2017 and has about 14 tracks, I believe. The original version of the album actually included 10 with a couple extra 12 on there. And yeah, that pretty much includes all 14 on there and an exclusive song that was never released anywhere. So yeah, so that's all of the releases. They're all affordably done. And if you are interested, I can also include links below of how to access them as well. The original versions of each project as well as the reissues. So yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Forever and Eternity is the only one that does not have a reissue or a remaster of any kind because the original tape for that one was lost. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoy and thank you, and I hope to hear from you soon.